Hey guys, this is Teddy. Welcome to my real estate channel. In this video, I'm going to be talking about vacant land investing, and more importantly, some of the pros and the cons of investing in this asset class. There's something strangely alluring about purchasing vacant land. The reality of it is raw land is incredibly complex. So complex that commercial real estate brokers typically specialize just in land investing because it takes such specialized knowledge. What are some of the pros of investing in raw land? Number one, it's cheap. As opposed to paying $100,000 for a single family residence and renting it out, you can just go ahead and buy a raw piece of land for $5,000. And it gets even cheaper as you go out. And that cheapness is what lures in a lot of beginner investors. So just realize that price does not always equal value, and because something is really cheap does not automatically mean it's a good deal. Another pro is that there's no worries. There's no arguing with tenants. You don't have to worry like me about a tenant coming and keying your car or slashing your tires. It's pretty much set it and forget it. You buy it and it can literally sit there theoretically forever. Another great thing about raw land is that it's very difficult to price because there's not as much demand for vacant land. So there's no way to compare other prices to each other to really nail down what a piece of raw land is worth. So let's talk about some of the cons. Number one, and this is going to be the biggest one, it doesn't cash flow. Remember how I said that a house you can rent out? Well, you can't do that with a piece of raw land. And any investor will tell you that the true money in real estate investing is made through the cash flow. Another con is, like I mentioned before, it's mind-bogglingly complex. You have to abide by local regulations. You have to figure out whether it's zoned properly. What can you build on it? If it's not zoned correctly, then you may have to get it rezoned, and you have to worry about if it will actually have utilities and sewer in place. And you have to think about like this: if all of these things aren't available, you can't build what you want to on the piece of property, then somebody down the road is more than likely never going to pay what you want for it, simply because real estate is determined by what somebody else will pay for it down the road. The last con of land investing is that it is very speculative, and by speculative meaning that the value of your land can be totally tied to market forces that are outside of your control. I cannot predict what the market is going to do a year from now, 8 years from now, so therefore you're pretty much going to be on a roller coaster ride when it comes to being able to sell your property at the right price. You're going to have to time it correctly in order to make a good profit, and that's what we call in investing speculation, and you never want to be a speculator in investing. Anyway, I hope that you guys found this video useful and entertaining. If you like, drop a comment down below, tell me what you think, and as always, thank you for watching.